Hi there, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practices nationwide. We are dental practice brokers. I was a dentist for 25 years, now doing the brokerage for about 15 years. So today's topic is buyer of a dental office makes a huge communication error, costing the loss of opportunity of a $2 million dental practice. We'll get into that, what happened. So as you know now, I've been doing so we've been doing this 15 years. We now have 10 employees. We're in 25 states, and we work every day except Christmas and Easter. So give us a call, even if you just want to chat. We could talk to you and give you some free advice. You know, if you want, how much is your practice worth, what your next step should be. We'll help you out. We're doing it so often, we enjoy it. And as you know, the information we're giving you today is for entertainment purposes only. It's not legal advice. So if you could use our help, you just give us a call. We're always available. So every day except Christmas and Easter, call us at 201-663-0935. And the website is dentalpracticeguide.com or nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. Feel free to call us. Now, if your practice is very large, you're doing over $1 million, willing to stay on for like 3 to 5 years, it could be an opportunity, and you have about 5 operatories or more, could be an opportunity to sell to one of the large corporate entities. They're working out pretty good with some of the large ones, and they do provide a nice environment, and it could work out for you. So give that a thought. We work with many of them, and we have found we know who the best ones are now. So give us a call on that, and we can talk. They will often pay our legal fees. So, they will often pay our commission. So many times there's no commission to the seller. And we've done that multiple times. So give us a ring on that. Also, if you're selling a practice that's an expensive practice, you're selling a practice that's an expensive one, that is, your growth, it's going to sell for over $1 million. What we do is we will reimburse your legal fees upon successful closing. We've done that a ton of times, like 4 times, I think, in the last 90 days. That works out real nice. So give us a call on that, and we'll be happy to communicate with you about that. All right? Thank you. So moving along, let's get into this, what happened. I understand the digital era, the era that we're in. I understand texting, emailing, communication, quick communications. But you can never lose fact that, you're a younger person, a younger buyer, dealing with a more senior doctor that could be in the 50s, 60s, 70s, maybe even 80s. But, the 60s and 70s. And communicating is fine by email and text message to a certain extent. You've got to get out there and still communicate by voice, by phone, by meeting, on one-to-one. You're going to be taking care of their patients for the rest of your career, and he wants to be comfortable handing his patients over to you. Some of these dentists are quite wealthy and have done exceedingly well. And their expectations are that, you're going to take care of the staff, take care of the patients. Yeah, sure, they're looking to get there. They want to get paid, and the money's important. But sometimes more important than money is your ability to communicate with staff members and patients. You've got to be there. You can't text and email these people. You're trying to sell a treatment plan to them. You've got to build their confidence. You're not going to build a tremendous amount of confidence by texting and emailing. So what happened with this one doctor that was setting up a meeting and I couldn't be there, and the buyer's running late, but he's not communicating and not picking up the phone, but just sending out texts, all these texts, what he's up to, and then reduces the amount of communication, not even texting, and the doctor's waiting. He didn't know that the buyer was kind of tied up with on his traveling, and due to the lack of proper communication, and at that point the buyer should have gotten on the phone instead of keep texting and say, here's the problem. But he just kept either texting or not communicating at all. What do you think the seller said? Says, I'm not dealing with this guy. Forget it. Get rid of him. I'm not dealing with him. I don't want him as my buyer. Get somebody else. And that happened. It did happen. That buyer is losing a $2 million deal. All because didn't communicate properly. Should have picked up the phone after, and again, texting is fine and emailing is okay, but you got to communicate the message. And then you stop texting, what are you doing? So because of that, this $2 million deal is gone. Buyer is not going to have the opportunity to get it. Buyer will never know what he did wrong, probably because he doesn't understand. That's communication, that the vocal and one-on-one communication is critical. All right? And understand, this is a sensitive issue also. The doctor is, the seller wants the right person in there. He wants a person that can communicate. He has to feel comfortable that he's putting his patients in good hands. If he doesn't feel comfortable, not a good situation. And that's something that we're dealing with right now as I'm speaking to you. $2 million, this guy's going to lose the opportunity. All because he didn't communicate or she didn't communicate properly. It's something for you to learn about and be aware of. All right? Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And that just happened 24 hours ago. So these things happen. Be aware of it. Be on top of it. Be a communicator. Be aware of someone's sensitivities. All of that. It's really important. All right, Dr. Gary signing off here. And hope to speak to you soon. Hit the subscribe button, and we'll be able to provide you with all the new practices coming up. You just have to sign the non-disclosure agreement. All right, thank you. Bye now.